This call is now being recorded.
So we'll be calculating the moment of inertia of a triangle. So second one is the moment of inertia of a triangle or a triangular area. So let this be a triangle. So let the vertices be A, B, and C, and let the base be small b, and the height of the triangle be small h. So, at a distance of y, so just write down, let us consider an elemental area dA. Let us consider an elemental area dA at a distance of y from the x-axis. Let us consider an elemental area dA at a distance of y from the x-axis and of thickness dy and of thickness dy and of thickness dy. Let us assume the base of the triangle to be aligned with the x-axis. Let us assume the base of the triangle to be aligned with the x-axis. Let us assume the base of the triangle to be aligned with the x-axis. Then Ix, I mean the moment of inertia about its base, about the base of the triangle. So we are calculating the moment of inertia of the triangle about its base. So considering the base to be the x-axis, we are considering the moment of inertia of this triangle. Am I audible? The board is visible, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everything's okay.
Okay. So Ix, so that should be equal to integration of y square into dA. So that should be equal to y square into, so let us suppose that this width is b0. So y square into, so this triangle, so this, if I consider it to be a triangle, sorry, a rectangle, then this dA, so this area dA, that should be equal to b0 into dy. So this should be equal to b0 into dy. Okay, so now in order to calculate b0, we consider two triangles. So this is a, b, and c. So we consider a, b dash, c dash. So since the triangles ABC is similar to the triangle a, b dash, c dash, so what we should be having? So for these two triangles, we should be having b0 by b, b0 divided by b, that should be equal to, so for this triangle, the height is h minus y. So h minus y divided by h. So b0, so that should be equal to b into h minus y divided by small h. Okay, so if I put it here, so the expression for Ix, so Ix should be equal to integration of y square into b0. So b0 is b into h minus y divided by h into dy. Okay, so Ix, that should be equal to b by h, it is constant. So inside we should be having integration of y square into h minus y into dy. So that should be b by h into, so this is h into y square dy, so h into y cube by 3. So this is h into y cube by 3 minus this is y cube dy. So this should be y to the power 4 by 4. So what are the limits of integration? So the limits of integrations are y varies from 0 to h. So here you put 0 to small h. Here also you put 0 to small h. So now you calculate Ix. So I hope you can put the values and calculate. So just check what is the value you are getting for the moment of inertia of a triangle about its base. So this we are calculating the moment of inertia of a triangle about its base.
Sir, it's coming to be BH cube by 12.
Exactly. So it is bh cube by 12. কে বললো আনসার?
সুচন্দ্রিমা দাস।
আচ্ছা, ভেরি গুড। ওকে, সবার এসছে এটা? Everyone has
Yes,
calculated?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
হয়েছে এটা? Can I proceed?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So next is, so as we had discussed that in general we specify the moment of inertia of any figure about its centroid. So that is the basic idea. So that actually whatever you are mentioning, so people can understand that you are mentioning that about the centroidal axis. So in this case, so let this be the triangle. So this axis we had called it as the x-axis. So as we know, the centroid of the triangle should be lying somewhere here. So if I draw the median, so I should be getting this G. This is actually the centroid of the triangle. So if I pass an axis, say suppose x0, y0. So here x0, y0 is the centroidal axis. So x0, y0, this is the centroidal axis of the triangle ABC. Okay? So why centroidal axis? Because it passes through the centroid of the triangle ABC. So what will be Ix0? So let's just write down using the parallel axis theorem. Using the parallel axis theorem. So what are the axes we are considering? So the first axis is x and another one is x0. So what should be Ix? So I hope you can remember that Ix should be equal to either you can write it Ix0 or you can write it as Ix bar. So Ix bar is actually, it represents the moment of inertia about x0. Okay, or just let me write it initially Ix0 so that you get to understand. So this is Ix0 plus area of the triangle into distance between these two axes square. So what is this distance? We know that this distance is actually, if the height of the triangle is h, so this distance will be equal to h by 3. So this should be equal to h by 3 whole square. So I, that is equal to Ix bar, Ix, that is equal to Ix bar plus A into h by 3 whole square. So just remember that you cannot write Ix0 is equal to Ix plus this one. So always the centroidal moment of inertia or whatever is the moment of inertia about the centroid, that will be here. You cannot put Ix0 here. So Ix0 is equal to Ix plus A into d square. This is the general mistake we make while calculating the parallel axis theorem. So always remember that you have to put the centroidal moment of inertia here. So this is the centroidal moment of inertia plus this one. So that will be giving the moment of inertia about any arbitrary axis. So this is actually an arbitrary axis and this is a general centralized, this is the general centroidal axis. Okay, sir? I hope you can understand what I am telling. So what will be Ix bar? So Ix bar, that should be equal to Ix. So Ix bar, that will be equal to Ix minus A into h by 3 whole square. So it is bh cube divided by 12 minus, so what is the area of the triangle? The area of the triangle is half b into h into h square by 3 square 9. So just calculate this one. So if you calculate, you will be getting Ix bar
bh cube by 36.
Cube divided by 36. So it is to cos তাড়াতাড়ি। ঠিক আছে? এবার প্রসিড করব?
Yes, sir.
So the next one, so এটা হলো case 2. So the third one is, let us calculate the moment of inertia of the triangle about an axis passing through the vertex of the triangle. ঠিক আছে? So So let us suppose that this is the vertex of the triangle. So let x dash represent the axis passing through the vertex of the triangle. So case C, so we are calculating the MI of the triangle ABC about an axis passing through its vertex. About an axis through its vertex. Okay? So in this case, so using the parallel axis theorem, so Ix dash that should be equal to Ix bar. So now every calculation will involve Ix bar. Okay? Once you know Ix bar, you can calculate everything. So now you have got Ix bar. So that should be Ix bar plus area of the triangle into distance between the axes. So I hope you can understand. So if this was h by 3, so this one will be equal to 2h by 3. So the distance between the two axes is 2h by 3 whole square. So what is Ix dash? So I x dash. So that should be equal to Ix bar. So Ix bar কত ছিল? It was bh cube by 36 plus a is half into base into altitude into 2h divided by 3 whole square. So just calculate and see what is the value of Ix dash you are getting. তাড়াতাড়ি করো।
The BH cube by 4.
কত আসছে?
Sir, BH cube by 4.
So I hope you can understand that for the same triangle or for the same values of the vertex and height of the triangle, you are getting different values of the moment of inertia. Why? Because you are changing the axis actually. So moment of inertia is a property of the system, but it depends on the axis system that you have chosen. So if you tend to rotate the object about different axes, you will be getting different inertia from the object or different resistances from the object. So this moment of inertia is a measure of the resistance offered by the object to rotation about this different axis system that you are choosing. ঠিক আছে? মুছে ফেলবো এটা? এটা হয়ে গেছে?
Yes, sir.
মুছে ফেলবো তো?
হ্যাঁ স্যার মুছে দিন।
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the next case that we'll be doing is for a circle. ठीक है? So we'll be doing one generalized method. So let us consider the circle. So as you can understand, so circle for it the centroidal axis is always easier because the centroid of the circle lies at the center of the circle. So what we'll be doing is so let us consider an elemental area. So let capital R be the radius of the circle. Let capital R be the radius of the circle, and we choose elemental area at a distance of small r from the center of the circle. We choose an elemental area dA. We choose an elemental curved area dA at a distance small r from the center of the circle, and of thickness dr. Let this angle be theta and let this included angle be d theta. So I hope you can understand. নাকি মুছে করব এটা একটু বড় করে আঁকবো? Shall I draw it?
স্যার বোঝা যাচ্ছে, নো প্রবলেম।
Okay, thank you. So we are considering a triangle which subtends an angle of theta with the x-axis, and the included angle by this elemental area is d theta. It is at a distance of r from the center of the circle, and the thickness of the element is dr. ঠিক আছে? So ইন্টারসেপ্টটা করব তো একটু। This is a generalized method. You can use it for semicircle, quarter circle, whatever is the shape of the object. So we are taking, so this distance is small r, this thickness is dr, and okay, so we don't need this one, so I'm just eliminating this portion. ঠিক আছে? So I hope you can understand. ঠিক আছে? এই জায়গাগুলো আছে। Okay, so what will be Ix? So Ix, the moment of inertia Ix, so that should be equal to integration of y squared dA. So that should be equal to integration. So what will be y? So if I draw projections, so this distance will be equal to r cos theta, and this distance will be equal to r sin theta. So what will be y? So y should be equal to r sin theta whole square into dA. So what will be dA? So if I consider it to be a rectangle, so this distance actually, so this distance is, so that will be equal to r into d theta. So the dA will be equal to r d theta into dr. So this should be dA will be equal to r d theta into dr. So this should be equal to integration of, so integration over the area. So this is an integration over the area. So this is r square sine square theta into d theta into dr. So এটাকে যদি if I break it into double integration, so for r, so r is equal to r varies from 0 to capital R, and theta varies from what? So we are doing a circle, so theta will vary from 0 to 2 pi. ঠিক আছে? So you complete this integration. I will do it for you. So এটা কি করে করব? So keep r square as constant. So এখানে half common নি না, take half to be common. So you are left with integration of 0 to capital R, and it will be 2 sin square theta, that is 1 minus cos 2 theta d theta.
স্যার আর কিউব সাইন স্কয়ার থিটা হবে না?
হ্যাঁ, এটা r কিউব হবে।
আর কিউব হবে।
এটা r কিউব হবে। সো r কিউবটাকে আমি এখানে রেখে দিচ্ছি, হ্যাঁ, মানে এর সাথে আমি পাশে রেখে দিচ্ছি। So if you do this integration, মানে এই ইন্টিগ্রেশনটাকে তুমি যদি করো, so you will be having, so এই ইন্টিগ্রেশনটাকে আমি ব্র্যাকেটের মধ্যে রাখি। So this is 0 to 2 pi. So if you do this integration, it should be half integration of 0 to r. So it is কি হবে? theta minus কি হবে? cos theta by 2
মাইনাস সাইন থিটা বাই 2।
হ্যাঁ,
2 theta minus sin 2
মাইনাস
theta
সাইন 2 থিটা বাই 2, মাইনাস সাইন 2 থিটা বাই 2।
2
no sir, it would be minus because integration
Sir,
of
plus
cos
থাকবে না স্যার, মাইনাস।
হ্যাঁ, it will be
integration
minus
of
স্যার
cos is
থিটা মাইনাস সাইন 2 থিটা বাই 2।
pi, again this is 0 to 2 pi, ঠিক আছে, into r cube dr. তো এই টার্মটা বোধহয় 0 হয়ে যাবে, একটু দেখো, সার্কুলার ইন্টিগ্রেশন হয়ে যাচ্ছে বোধহয়, তাই তো? এটা sin 2 pi, sin 4 pi minus sin 2 pi, সেই টার্মটা 0 হয়ে যাবে, I think.
yes, that would be total term will be 2 pi.
এটা সার্কুলার টার্ম আছে, ঠিক আছে? সো এটা কি হবে? So this will be half integration of 0 to capital R. This will be 2 pi. So 2 pi টাকে আমি বাইরে নিলে only pi will remain. ঠিক আছে? Pi into R cube dr. So R cube dr means R to the power 4 by 4. So I can do it here. So Ix. So that should be equal to এটা কত হবে R to the power 4 by 4. So pi into R to the power 4. R to the power 4 by 4, 0 to capital R. So Ix will be equal to কি হবে? Pi R to the power 4 by 4. So this is pi R to the power 4 by 4. So this is the value of the Ix. ঠিক আছে? Just see whether you are able to follow this one. Else let me know. ঠিক আছে?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So next
Yes.
one is Iy. So while calculating Iy, I hope you can understand. So Iy will be equal to integration of x square into dA. So that should be equal to integration of x was r cos theta square into dA was r dr into d theta. So this was an integration over area. So you have to do a double integration where r varies from 0 to capital R and theta varies from 0 to capital 2 pi. So just do it by yourselves. So I hope you can understand that since circle is symmetric, there is nothing called x or y here. They can be interchanged. ঠিক আছে? So Iy will be equal to pi r to the power 4 by 4. ঠিক আছে? Since the circle is symmetric, you can always interchange them among themselves. ঠিক আছে? So Ix, Iy, they will be the same. Or if you put it in terms of d, so you should be having Ix is equal to Iy. So that should be equal to pi by 64 d to the power 4. So I hope
This
you can
call is now
understand that
being
this is a
recorded.
generalized element that can be easily applied for a semicircle and a quarter circle or any sector even where you know the variation of theta. So for semicircle, r is the same. So r will be from 0 to capital R. So r will be from 0 to capital R and theta will be from 0 to pi. And for the quarter circle, you should be having small r varies from 0 to capital R and theta varies from 0 to pi by 4. So this actually do it and we'll be starting with the next problem. That's record. আচ্ছা আগেরটাতে আমার একটু বলা হলো না জাস্ট ঠিক আছে এগুলো পরে করুন ডু ইট বাই yourselves ঠিক আছে ক্লাস আওয়ার ইজ ভেরি লিমিটেড রেকর্ডিং স্টার্ট করেছিলাম না হ্যালো
Yes, sir.
Yes,
ওটা পরে
sir.
আবার বন্ধ হয়ে গেছে কোনো কারণ।
বন্ধ হয়ে গেছে
না, বন্ধ হয়ে গেছিল।
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে সো নাও
Sir, semicircle pi r to the power 4 by 8.
হ্যাঁ ওটা হাফ হয়ে যাবে ঠিক আছে
A quarter circle total
quarter circle pi r to the power 4 by 16.
So it's having a full value contribution. So when you're removing half portion of it, so it will be having half contribution. ঠিক আছে? In this way, it will be reducing actually. আচ্ছা, so আমি যেটা বলছিলাম, so what I was telling is, so for a circle, so Ix is equal to Iy, so that should be equal to pi by 32. না কত ছিল? কত বেরোলো এটা? R to the power 4. So this was pi by 4 R to the power 4. So R is 2D. ठीक है जी? So 2 means 16. So r is equal to d by 2 actually. So we should be having pi by 4 into d by 2 to the power 4. So this is pi d to the power 4 divided by, so 2 square 4.
64 sir.
Pi by 64 होगा, ठीक है? It should be pi by 64 d to the power 4. So the polar moment of inertia, for a circle, polar moment माने an axis passing through the perpendicular to the plane of the area. So if the circle lies on the xy plane actually, so the polar moment is on this iz plane. So I can call it ip, that is equal to iz. So using the perpendicular axis theorem, we should be having ix plus iy. So this is the perpendicular axis theorem. This is the application of the perpendicular axis theorem. So we should be having ix plus iy. So that should be equal to pi d to the power 4 by 64 into 2. So that should be equal to pi d to the power 4 divided by 32. Okay, so as you can see, I can rotate a circle easily about the z-axis, but it's difficult to rotate it about the x or y-axis. Okay, okay, এটা মুছে ফেলছি, হ্যাঁ? These things you calculate at your home. Okay, just keep the values ready with you because we'll be needing them when we will be doing the problems actually. So next we are doing a sample problem rather. So just to get ourselves acquainted with the things that we'll be doing while calculation of the moment of inertia. So this is actually the problem of a car. So we'll be doing two things. So one is the calculation of moment of inertia for cars. So mi for curves. Any curves where the curve is given, we have to calculate the bounded area and then we'll be calculating the moment of inertia. And another thing that we'll be doing is the calculation of the moment of inertia of composite shapes or complex shapes rather. So complex shapes means suppose a T section. So here you carry a T section while you go to the drawing lab. Okay, so you go to the drawing classes carrying a T. So the T is having a cross section that is T in shape. So it's actually made up of two rectangles. I hope you can understand. So it's actually made up of two rectangles. Okay, so there will be an I section. Suppose this one. So this one is an I section. So L section. There can be an L section. Okay, so এই ধরনের যে বিভিন্ন shapes are. So these all sort of shapes actually. So what you see. So এই ধরনের. So this one. So where you have seen this shape. Any idea? এই শেপটা কোথায় দেখেছো? So this one. So this is actually a combination of three rectangles. Either you can break it like this or you can break it like this. ঠিক আছে? Any way you can divide and combine it. So এই cross sectional area কোথায় দেখেছো? So this is a example of automobile chassis. ঠিক আছে? So in the chassis actually if you go by the design the cross sectional area is of this shape. ঠিক আছে? So এই ধরনের, so these are some basic shapes actually. So they are used in different applications. So that is why we will be studying these complex shapes and we will be studying about curves. So let's start with the problem of a car where we'll be calculating the moment of inertia of the area bounded by a car. So this one is the car. So the problem is sample problem. Problem number is A4, I think. Page number 452. A4, page number 452. So these are the x and the y axis. So just similar to what we have done while calculating the centroid. Okay, so there is a curve like this. So this is the bounded one. So this portion is bounded by the curve. So it's shaded actually in the figure shown. So this one is 0, this one is 4. So if I project this one, this value is 3. This one is x is equal to k y square. So now we have to calculate the moment of inertia of the area under this parabola about the x-axis. Solve using the horizontal strip as well as vertical strip. So we have to solve this problem both using a horizontal strip as well as a vertical strip. So initially, as you understand that we have to calculate k. So actually the car passes through the point. So this point will be 4, 3. So this curve x is equal to ky square. passes through, but rather this point lies on this curve. Passes through 4, 3. So if I put it here, so I should be having 4, that is equal to k into 3 square. So k, that will be equal to 4 by 9. So k is a constant which can be calculated considering that this point, considering any point lying on the curve. Okay? Acha. So let's do it considering a horizontal area. Horizontal elemental area. So just write down. We consider a horizontal elemental area at a distance of small y. We consider a horizontal elemental area at a distance of small y. We consider a horizontal elemental area at a distance of small y. We consider a horizontal elemental area at a distance of small y from the x-axis. At a distance of x-axis. So so let us take a point P here having coordinates x comma y. So this distance will be small x, and this total length is 4. So this distance will be 4 minus x. Okay? So now let us consider a point P x comma y. Let us consider a point P x comma y. We have done this sort of problems considering 2 points at the extremities of the elemental area. Okay? But as it is given in the book, I am following that one. Okay? So that you can follow the book as well. Okay? So in this case, let us consider that P be a point lying on the curve and having coordinates x comma y. So this distance will be equal to x, and this distance will be equal to 4 minus x. So what will be Ix? So Ix, so that should be equal to integration of y square dA. So that is equal to integration of y square into dA. So what will be dA? So dA will be equal to, I hope you can understand, this is 4 minus x into dy. Okay? So what will be dA? So dA will be equal to 4 minus x into dy. Because this shaded portion, this is actually, we can consider it to be a rectangle of length 4 minus x. We are considering it to be a rectangle of length 4 minus x and thickness dy. So this will be equal to, so dA will be equal to 4 minus x into dy. So now if we do a variable substitution, so see y or x, anyone we have to eliminate. So from the equation of the curve, so since it is in dy, so x is equal to k, x is equal to ky square. So I can eliminate x, so x will be equal to ky square. So that should be equal to, so if I put the values here, so it should be y square into 4 minus x. So x is ky square. So k is 4 by 9. So this is 4 y square by 9. Okay? So 4 if I take common, so 4 integration of y square into 1 minus y square by 9 into dy. Y varies from 0 to 3. So now if I do the integration, so Ix, that will be equal to, so I hope you can do this one. So 4 is outside. So this is y square dy. So this is y cube by 3. Y varies from 0 to 3 minus 1 by 9. This is y square dy, y to the power 4 dy. So this should be y to the power 5 by 5. And y varies from 0 to 3. 0 to 3. So you complete this one and check what is the value of Ix you are getting.
Yes, sir, বুঝেছি।
করো ইন্টিগ্রেশনটা তাড়াতাড়ি করো and let me know what is the value of Ix you are getting. Then we will be calculating Iy. দিয়ে roll call start করব। ক্যালকুলেট করো তাড়াতাড়ি কত আসছে দেখো।
22/5.
মানে ক্যালকুলেটেড ইন decimals এ কত আসছে দেখো
14.4.
it is 14.4. It will be unit 4 actually, so it is, I hope you can understand. So it should be y squared dA, so the its unit will be whatever is the unit, meter, millimeter, that to the power 4. ठीक है sir? So it should be unit 4, unit to the power 4, anything whatever is here, so that unit to the power 4. Okay, so next one is, so the next problem is, I'm rubbing this one off. Next one is, next problem is you have to calculate Ix itself. So in case where we calculated Ix based on a horizontal element, and next problem is where we have to calculate Ix itself using a vertical element. So this is the case where we have to calculate Ix itself using a vertical element. So I hope you can understand that in this case you cannot take the value of y actually. You can y variation the y variation is not here. So you have to go by the differential method. Okay? So this was 4. What else? So this was a point P having coordinates P 4,3. So like how we consider a vertical element, we consider a vertical elemental area at a distance of small x, from the origin and of thickness dx. We consider a point P x comma y. We consider a point P having coordinates x comma y lying on the curve at the extremity of the vertical element. We consider a point P of coordinates x comma y lying at the extremity of the vertical elemental area. So since this one is x comma y, so this distance is x. So what will be this distance? So this distance will be equal to y. So a distance now. So I hope you can understand that this distance will be equal to y, or rather the thickness of this element will be equal to y. The height of this element. Okay? The height of this element will be equal to y. So what should be dix? So dix. So if I can calculate dix, so this one is actually a rectangle. Okay? So I'm really about its base consider kori. So what was the moment of inertia of a rectangle? So suppose we are having a rectangle like this, we have calculated. So suppose this is a rectangle, we consider the axis system passing through its base. So we did this one actually. So what was the thing we got? So about its base, it is equal to
Breadth into length cube by 12.
divided by 3. Okay? So we should be having 1/3 into base. So base in this case is dx. So this is a rectangle of thickness dx, or base dx, and depth y. So base, and this one is depth. So let's write it like bd cube by 3. So if I write it breadth into depth cube by 3, so the breadth is dx and the depth is y. So it is dx into y cube. Okay, then since we are considering, I'm considering ix. So since we are considering it ix, so ix passes through its base actually. So we have put the formula as bd cube by 3, not bd cube by 12. So if this one is clear, other things are just integration. So now if I do the integration of this one, so ix, so that should be equal to integration of dix. So that should be equal to 1/3 integration of y cube into dx. Okay? So what will be dx in terms of dy? So we had x is equal to k y square. So if I do differentiation, so we should be having dx is equal to 2k y into dy. So dx will be equal to 2ky dy. So if I put it here, so integration y cube into 2ky into dy. So if I so it is 2k. So k was I think 4/9 divided by 3. So inside we are having integration of y cube into dy. So y varies from 0 to 3 I think. Okay? So complete this integration.
Y to the power 4
should be equal to 8 দেখো, it is 4 to 8. So এটা কত আসছে 8/27. So 8/27 y cube dy মানে y to the power 4 divided by 4. Integration is from 0 to
ওখানে ky dy ছিল আর y কিউব ছিল তো একটা y টু দি পাওয়ার 4 হয়ে যাবে না ওখানে?
y to the power 4 হবে, so it should be y to the power 5. Sorry, y to the power 4 হয়ে যাবে, so it should be y to the power 4. So this will be y to the power 5 divided by 5. So now you calculate this one and see what is the value of ix you are getting and whether that is same as you got.
স্যার তাহলে ওটার ইউনিটটা লেন টু দি পাওয়ার 5 হয়ে যাওয়ার কথা, y টু দি পাওয়ার 5 যেহেতু হচ্ছে ইউনিটটাও y টু দি লেন টু দি পাওয়ার 5 হয়ে যাবে, ইউনিটটা মিলবে না।
না না, এটা তো y না, এটা তো তুমি ইন্টিগ্রেশন করছো, ওটা তো তুমি জাস্ট লিমিটস দেখছো। তুমি এইটাতে আসছো না, তুমি এইখান থেকে ক্যালকুলেট করো। এটা তো আমি ইন্টিগ্রেশন করছি, y-টা তো এখানে অ্যাকচুয়ালি কনস্ট্যান্ট হয়ে গেছে, মানে এইখানে এই y-টা কি, এটা জাস্ট আমি এর ভেরিয়েশনের জন্য y টু দি পাওয়ার 5 করেছি। দ্যাট ইজ পার্ট অফ ইউর ইন্টিগ্রেশন। দ্য ডাইমেনশনস ফ্রম দ্য whatever you get in integration, মানে একবার y 7 হবে বলে you put the dimension as 7, that doesn't happen. So that comes from here, এইখান থেকে সেটা আসবে, it will be coming from here, ঠিক আছে? এইখানে তো তুমি ইন্টিগ্রেশন করছো, y will be replicated. Y is something that you will be replicating using its variations. Y has no other meaning. So this is part of integration. Once you enter the integration, you cannot put the units from this one. You have to put the units where you got the expressions actually. It cannot be part of the integrations.
Sir, integration is 0 to 4 হবে না?
0 to y-টা?
মানে integration is 0 to 4.
y is varying from 3.
আচ্ছা, আমি এটা জাস্ট কিপ কপিং, আমি এটা স্টার্ট করছি রোল কল। ওয়ান্স ইউ হ্যাভ ফিনিশড কপিং জাস্ট লেট মি নো, ঠিক আছে? এটা অফ করে দেবো, হয়ে গেছে? তাড়াতাড়ি করো।
ix is equal to 72 by 125.
Just calculate karo and see whether it's equal to the previous one. The previous answer you got was, I think, 14.40 unit to the power 4. So here also you should be getting 14.40 unit to the power 4.
Yes, sir, it's the same.
Yes, sir. Same answer.
So you should be getting it equal to 14.40 unit to the power 4. ठीक है, এটা করো। Okay. ঠিক আছে, any questions?